boy Yuru is trying to really just get used to modern life. But at the same time, he really don't know who he can trust because there's so many different sides to this story right now. And honestly, he don't got nobody to talk to besides his demons. But before we get too deep into it, how'd you feel about the episode?
Oh yeah, it was good. I mean, the Daemons are all that he has right now, obviously.
That he can for sure trust.
That he can for sure trust because they're always going to lead him in the right direction.
Or just back him up regardless.
Well, yeah, but it only sucks that they were just statues the whole time. So they only could see like people going in
around
and out,
him.
right?
Yeah.
So they could never really see what actually happened in the village. So he wouldn't be able to know all the stuff that happened when he was a child.
100%. Because initially I thought he was about to find out everything.
Yeah, I did too.
You know what I mean?
But
I thought they could low-key see like everything in the village at once or something. But nah, they're like, look, we know your parents did leave with your actual sister, and the girl who killed sister you thought you knew was her. Like, that's all they really gave him, you know? So I think that's a little bit interesting. They talk about the parents again, which we kind of touched on last time we spoke on this show, where I'm pretty sure his parents are alive somewhere. And my current guess is that his dad is the head of the organization his sister is in.
I think the mom's gone, brother.
You think she died?
She was stuck on that mountain, bro.
No, she left with the father. She got stuck on the mountain.
Oh.
And that's how she met her father.
Oh, never mind then.
She was just a random hiker, and she accidentally walked the like one pathway to get into the village while she got lost in the mountain.
Well, I guess everything has for a reason.
You know? Now, what I think is crazy is we do find out a little bit more lore about the like twins prophecy, right? Because the left and right guardian was like, yeah, 400 years ago was the last time we really like, I guess we probably had a master, right? And it was the last time also that some twins was born that have their prophecy / powers, right? Because it's like a prophecy where anytime you have a twin born in that village, splitting night and day, they're gonna like change the world. Or at least the world's going to be in chaos.
But the fact that they were stagnant for 400 years is crazy, though.
Yeah.
That's throwing me off, but...
They must have some sort of either curse or attachment to the village or something. Because otherwise, I don't see why they would have sat there for that long. You know?
It makes sense.
So, we'll find out probably a little bit more about that later on.
But I was also going to say, too, because I think the sister is the day and he's night, but they're calling him the names off the nickname. I'm assuming that's correct, but if it's opposite, then that's going to be the weirdest thing ever.
I'm going to say the hair makes it seem like it's the opposite, but his mom did say his name means night.
Yeah.
So, we'll see, man. But I just think it's crazy because end of the day, like low-key them being part of this prophecy was like forced by grandma. Because she literally told her,
wasn't supposed to happen.
Yeah, she was like, hold that baby till dawn. So I'm sitting here like, you low-key caused the problem. And honestly, you're right, because I think he was born at night.
He had to have been.
And his sister was the one that was still in the... Yeah, because he was already out. Yeah, that makes sense.
And all the flashbacks only show him at night, if you've noticed.
Nah,
so that's why I'm like, There was only one flashback where he went like fishing with his dad. That one wasn't at night. But the other ones, like, those were all at nighttime.
No, you're right.
I'm like...
There's something going on there for sure. But I think what's also really cool is we find out like the powers they're supposed to have, right? Because not only can they become like masters of demons, I thought that was kind of the thing, but apparently they have like actual abilities that they get personally. And the one that his sister has already unlocked is called Break. So she can unravel anything. So I'm sitting here like, what you mean by anything? But at the same time, their power system isn't really fleshed out yet, but so far I'm gonna take it as literally anything. Because she was just blowing holes at everything that she
I like her power a lot, honestly. Yeah. But I wanna know if like it's actually something that they're not letting us see yet too.
It definitely is. I think at some point we'll probably get to see exactly like what it's supposed to look like.
Yeah, because right now she looks like just an OD airbender.
But I think part of it too is maybe because Yuru hasn't unlocked his powers, we can't see it because he can't see it. You know what I'm saying?
I can see that.
Because the other power is supposed to be called Seal, and that one you can seal anything. So they were also talking about, hey, what happens when the sealing power that seals anything meets the opening power that can unravel anything? You know what I'm saying?
So there's two different sides to it, is what you're saying?
Yeah. And they even asked the demons, like, has anyone ever had two of them at the same time? And they're like, not that we know of. So I feel like we gonna see some one of them two pull off something insane by combining them at some point.
Yeah, I think that's the reason why like they aren't together too, is trying to avoid that maybe, or they'll get together eventually and teach each other how to use it.
Yep.
That might be a little busted. I don't know.
We'll see though, because I ain't gonna lie, this whole village/society is messed up, right? Because the village is where all the Daemon wielders come from, right? Mm-hmm. But I guess over time there were like disagreements that some of them had. So like a solid group of them legit left the village and formed their own group in the modern world. Right? We don't know exactly what the time frame of this is, if it's when the dad left or if it's like centuries old at this point. Probably centuries old, because Tadera's from technically a group that split off from that group.
Yeah, because this thing is throwing me out, because like he's trying to avoid them still, even though they're still technically, he's still a retainer of Daemons. So I'm like,
he's a retainer of Daemons for the village though.
Yeah, but like he was still going in and out of the village though.
No, which is what I'm saying. Like, I think they keep his clan out of the village so that they can keep them informed on what the other people are doing. And
or they were just like kicked out.
No, I'm saying initially they were, but I'm saying I think Tadera's family split off from the people who disagree with the village, and Loki's side with the village now. Does that make sense? Okay. But they're still not fully welcome because Homegirl's never been to the village, but she's still loyal to the village. That's why I'm sitting here like there's just so many different angles to this, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And even when they like went inside to finally eat, they were talking about it. They were like, do we tell, like, what do we tell him? Like, what can we really tell him? And Sarah was like, man, he started tweaking when I told him that
his sister wasn't his sister.
Yeah. I ain't telling him nothing. So I'm just sitting here like, I kind of feel like there's so many different levels of interest to what everybody wants out of each other, you know?
But him not telling Yuru anything is going to make it worse, though.
For sure. Because he's not stupid.
He's built in wildlife, man.
Yeah.
Man was using the bathroom in a bush when they had a bathroom right there. He ain't never seen it before.
See, but like I said, hunting's a lot of low IQ activity. So he's sitting there putting it together like, what do you want from me? and that like work with what I want, you know? Because they're just trying to keep him safe from everybody. His goal is opposite. He's trying to go find his sister so that he can capture her and make her tell him where his parents are, so we can get a good explanation for what's going on.
She wouldn't let you capture her at all. That's honestly a waste of time. She gonna capture
by himself? No.
Yeah, if she had the squad, yeah, that's different.
I think Left gonna do it. I ain't talking about right. I'm talking about the girl.
Yeah, she
built a demon different. Because I thought like Wright was gonna be the serious one and going all crazy. Nah. Wright is over here like, yeah, we get to finally kick it for a little bit. Left is like, I'm the hunter.
Destroyer of worlds.
She got like that 1,000-year stare. She just be looking at you. I'm killing your ass.
Yeah, like I said, when you sit in there for 400 years, you're going to get off as much as you can. So before you have to go back again for another 400 years.
I need her to aura off, man. I need to see something. Because I just feel like she built different out of both of them. But at the same time, I think it is going to be interesting to see how they kind of maneuver. Because even like the left and right guardians, as much as they're trying to give him advice, they're like, we ain't been out here either. We don't know what any of this
is. Still think horses are in the actual vehicle.
So how do they feed it?
She said, we'll put oil in it later. Don't worry.
I'm like, all right. I know. I like how she just casual with it. Just giving them whatever BS explanation off the top, man. But yeah, I can't wait to see. Obviously, this episode was a little bit slower, but they're trying to really set him up for really understanding how the world works. Like right now, he's just like a newborn getting dropped into the world, you know? So I feel like once he starts getting the hang of it, he gonna figure out what phones is, get on the internet, try to find his sister, you know what I'm saying? There's gonna be some steps he gonna have to take to lock in, you know?
No, I just didn't think this anime was gonna be about anything like modern society at all.
I didn't either.
Like that really took a
I did see the helicopter in the beginning of the preview.
Oh, okay. I never watched the preview or anything.
You know what I'm saying? But then at the same time, like, I don't hate the way they're taking it, because we see that even like the Daemon hunters, or wielders rather, they do like a bunch of weird jobs too. Like that one dude, he like got paid to kill this girl stalker.
Yeah, he only goes after like crazy people like that though. I guess this is other job.
Bro, because that scene was crazy. She was over here running. I was like, oh man, this don't even look good. We couldn't even see who was low-key chasing her. And then she gets in the freaking elevator and we see a foot stop the door for closed. Nah, I was like, dang, she done. And as soon as he walked in the elevator, he was like, yeah, I gotta get closer. I'm gonna kill you. And then this thing well, the girl turns into this thing and it's talking about you stepped into my domain. I was like, oh no.
Like with that fish thing he had, it reminded me of one of those scary ones in SpongeBob. I forgot what it was.
I know what you're talking about.
It was, and you could barely see him, and then it was like when you turn a light on, you was like,
it's like the anglerfish.
Yeah,
with the little bait in the front.
Yeah,
that's exactly what it looked like.
And then it just grabbed him, and then there was just a bunch of hands that like covered his body, and he just went down. I was like,
yeah, that's horrifying. I really feel bad for the girl that was in the elevator afterwards.
He said, "Oh, you can see this?"
I was like, damn.
That means she has potential.
At least he ain't killing.
I feel like anybody that can actually see it has potential.
Probably. They might be like low-key related, like a cousin or something.
Yeah, because that's kind of how like JJK is though. Like, because if you can see it, you know that means you know a little something, you know. But if you don't see nothing at all, you're done. Yeah,
that's fair. But yeah, that was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like there's so many like different ways they could take like the power system of this world. But I can't wait to see that glasses guy because he got some beef with Tadera. So I'm like, I hope Tadera.
We just saw what he did. So
I'm about to say,
he gonna do that to Tadera real soon.
I only see Tadera pull up with a pistol, man. He need to get something.
You got a cell phone, man. You can call somebody.
It ain't enough. Because like I said, that anglerfish guy looking for him. He wanted bad. You feel me?
Nah, when he heard Tadera the first time, he said, "Oh, that guy."
Yeah, you knew he pushed his glasses in like this. Oh, yeah. Generational beef.
Facts.
Well, yeah, man. What would you rate the episode?
Yeah, I'll give it like an 8. But it was nice to get the lore. No, it helped out a little bit, so we kind of understand what's going on.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I feel like a lot of people are expecting anime to always just go back to back to back. Like sometimes part of the problem. Sometimes you gotta slow it down, though. You know what I'm saying? Really build on like the info of the world so that everything makes sense. You know, I thought this was a really good grounding episode so that we can really understand like the characters, the world that they're in, and how things are gonna go potentially moving forward. But yeah, I'm excited to see where this goes, man. I mean, my goat made it, so you know what I'm saying? I know it can't be bad. That's a good storyteller right there, you feel me? She'll be one of the best ones in the world. But aside from that, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch y'all. Peace.